So guys, hi, Kumastar, Mabuhay, Waiagabigi. It's actually nearly 11 p.m. here on the north coast of New South Wales. The weather here in Casino is amazingly temperate. It's hot as hell, to be quite honest. Folks, I desperately need to ask someone from America, because all of us down here in Australia, we just don't get it. We really don't get the American way of thinking. You see, according to a janitor in Massachusetts, taking the profile of a person you've never met in your life, know nothing about, have never had any contact with for any reason whatsoever, but you take their identity, you completely, utterly and totally twist it to the most vile and filthy situation and perpetuate this complete and utter total fabrication of a life of a person who was a great person. And you foully, vilely, disgustingly, in a filthy manner, denigrate that person that you don't know, you've never met, you've got nothing to do with, but you go ahead and you do this. And you do it in conjunction with a whole lot of other people over the internet, and you think it's funny. You think it's entertaining. You think it's topical, and you think that you're allowed to. You think that this is your right. And then someone who's connected to the person that you're doing that to objects to it. So you turn around with the same bunch of animal, disgusting, vile scum that you've been making all this filth about, and you turn around and you say to the person who objects to what you're doing, "You're bullying me. You're harassing me." Is there an American out there that can tell me what this mindset is in your society? Because it's sick. Is there a normal American out there that can tell me why some Americans are like that? And what it is that they get their jollies off by doing that sort of shit on the internet? Because another sick, twisted, criminal American asked them to do it? Is there anybody out there that can explain that to me? And at the same reason, and at the same time, turn around and tell everybody that they're good people when there are battery after battery after battery of police reports that prove that they're not good people at all. That in actual fact they're quite strange people, quite disturbing people. But hey, it's all false. No. It's all lies. The police reports, the social workers' reports, the criminal reports, they're all lies. They're all fabricated and made up. Public record through the courts of law in the US. No. It's all lies. He's lying. What is it with Americans who are like that? What is it with Americans who can go on the internet and completely, utterly and totally fabricate Facebook pages of decent, honest, good people and turn those people into the most horrible, foul, vicious, nasty things, completely untrue, completely disgusting. But then when you bring it back to them and when you tell them that you're going to do the same thing to them, oh, you've got no sense of humour. You're a bad man. You're a bully. What is in the American brain that allows this? I'm sorry, but from down under, you really are upside down. From where I sit, the mentality of African American men in Massachusetts is really fucked up. They can do all this filth to other people without a care in the world, thinking it's entertainment, thinking that this is great, thinking that everybody should go along with it. But when you call them out for it, you're a bully. When you tell them that this is wrong and they shouldn't be doing it, you're harassing me. What is so sick in your American society that this can happen? Twisted people. And you Americans should be shutting these people down. Now, in the link to this video, I'll be giving in the description and down below comments and all that, I'll be giving a link as to how you can report people for different things, for different reasons. Do it. The mentally unstable, criminal, sick, twisted, perverted, pickaninny motherfuckers like Gary Leonard Martin of Staunton, Massachusetts need to be shut down. Do it. Because if you don't, then you're him. And if you agree with him or side with him, then you're fucked in the brain. It's that simple. You're fucked in the brain. I don't know how else to say it. The man can go on the internet and make up the most foul, vile, disgusting, filthy shit about anybody he feels like it. And you're supposed to go, oh yeah, okay, fine, no problem, yep, all well and good. But when you complain about what he's doing to your relative, you know is not that person that he's presenting, then you become the victim? You become the bully? You become the bad person? Are you serious? I'll give you an example. There's a guy in Arkansas who's desperately wanting to live in the Philippines with a Filipino and have a nice Filipino life, but he can't afford it. Otherwise he would have done it by now. I've offered him the means to do that, even though he has been an associate of this person. What has the person done for him? Nothing. What's he offering him? Nothing. What can he offer him? Nothing. But I'm still offering that person a living in the Philippines that he can present to the people he says he's got there, which will take them to a very high level of social strata in the Philippines that will be amazing. Now, why that person hasn't contacted me and said, well, Jeff, listen, I really appreciate it, that's a great offer. Now, here's the thing. This scum-sucking piece of shit in Massachusetts has made a special video to tell this person, oh, Jeff's bullying you. Well, I'm Jeff. I'm not bullying this person. I've offered him a living, a lifestyle, which he wants in the Philippines. Everybody knows this. This is the truth. You can't spin this. You can't twist it. You can't turn it around. And that offer has not been withdrawn or whatever. Why he hasn't responded, I don't know. Does he not have the family he says he has in the area where my rice land is available to farm? Does he not want it? Does he not want there isn't a Filipino on the planet that's going to turn down free land earning 8.5 million pesos a year. So why hasn't this person responded to me? Is it false that he's got these people? I don't know. What I do know is if he went to them and said, look, okay, we've had our problems in the past, blah, 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 but I've got this rice land that I can offer the family as an income. Well, I know damn well that family will be all over him like a bar of soap. They'll be so far in gratitude to him, it won't be funny. But I haven't heard anything from him. Now, what has the black man in Massachusetts offered this guy? Nothing. He's just told this guy that I'm a bully. Well, how can I bully a guy that I'm offering his dream? Is that bullying, ladies and gentlemen? And you all know that what I'm saying is the truth because that's how it's played out. But a desperate, sick, twisted bloke that has to get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this very carefully. Only a loser gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So he goes to work to clean and make presentable the workplace for other people who do real jobs. He gets up at 3 o'clock in the morning and goes to work in the dark. Obviously not an office job. Office jobs are what? 8 to 4, 9 to 5. No, this guy's just a lowlife cleaning scumbag, a janitor. That's all he is. He goes to work at that time of the day to make sure that the people who've got real jobs can do their jobs in comfort. He cleans away the shit so that well-paid people with good jobs can do those jobs. He's just the cockroach in the background. That's all he is. That's all he'll ever be. And all he does is go on the internet claiming the victim. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I saw a video from the same fool a couple of days ago saying, oh, why is this guy down under bringing out information about me that's 20 years old? No, it's not. We will be showing you very shortly, in a few days, current criminal activity from this guy. Recent criminal activity from this guy. From different police departments in America. That's current. All it, but so what does he do? He goes and makes videos and says, oh, I don't care. And everything I say is a pack of lies. But well, we're showing you actual police records court records. But he says it's all lies. This criminal suicide, he's got his own social worker. I mean, I don't have a social worker. Do you have a social worker? This is who this guy is. He's, and, you know, some people might say, well, Jeff, you know, you really shouldn't be putting down someone that's mentally, you know, challenged, but I'm sorry, his mental challenge is the fact that he's just mean. He's just ugly. He's just nasty with his, you know. And I don't feel sorry for the prick at all. Personally, I think he should be locked away. He's a danger. Oh, he rings up his social worker and says, I'm going to commit suicide. And convinces the social worker to call the local police station to go there and... he's had special weapons and tactics, specialised armed police at his home on a number of occasions. Recently, not 20 years ago, up to now. Up to now, neighbours in his apartment block are telling freely, not a problem, private investigators, what an arsehole he is. And how do I know that? Because I've paid those private detectives to go and ask them. Ladies and gentlemen, there is something seriously sick, twisted and wrong in the American society that you can have these people and allow them to operate in the same space that ordinary, normal Americans operate. This guy there's no siggy ooh for this guy. No hope at all. He's a sick, mentally deranged, psychotic nut job. Watch over the next couple of days. We'll be putting up a live stream and we'll be showing you current and recent police department, not just one police department, but two more different police departments, records of this animal. Because that's what he is. He's an animal. But he's an animal who thinks he's a victim, being bullied, while he himself goes out and is happy to do the shit that he does to people on the other side of the world that he's never had anything to do with, never met, and the crap and the rubbish and the filth and the lies and the disgusting things that he says about people like that. Oh, that's okay for him. But when you call him out on it, you're a bully. When you say, why are you saying those filthy, disgusting, lying, false things about my wonderful mother, my great brother, and my relatives? He just turns around and denies. The man is, well, he's not a man. He's not a man at all. He's an animal and should be treated as such. And that's how I'm going to treat him. And that's how I will treat him, and I will expose him as such to everybody who knows. And there's no threat here. This is what he's done to me. He's contacted everybody that I hold close and dear in private and professional life and sent the most disgusting, filthy communications to. But according to him, that's okay. Where's my sense of humour? Why should I get upset? This is all entertainment. But when I reciprocate with the same entertainment towards his people, I'm a bully. I'm harassing him. I'm sorry, there's a word for that, and it's called hypocritical. Hypocrisy. I'm going to make sure that he is known to everybody for what he does to everybody else. He says he doesn't care. Well, be afraid. Be very afraid. You took this upon yourself to go on the internet at the behest of another inbred criminal American, Brian Smith. You were too stupid to realise that all he was doing was sucking you in to do his dirty work for him. But you took up the mantle and you did it anyway. You dumb, ignorant, stupid, black dickhead. It's going to come back on you the same way it come back on him. He's not on the internet anymore. Other people that associated themselves with Brian Smith are not on the internet anymore. But I can tell you, if you think that that fat slug sitting in that concrete shack in Taiwan, if he's still there and hasn't fled the country, we don't know, but we will soon know. Brian Granville Smith is going to take all of this on his shoulders, on his cheek, and he is going to have to answer for it. And I'm going to make that promise to everybody out there. I can tell you right now that his dying breath will be, I am sorry that I ever did all this shit to GD Mead. I am going to hound that person to his grave, and I'm going to dance on it. And that's a siggy siggy ooh ooh in anybody's language. Salamat, wali sa poyan. We'll catch you next time, folks. Bye now.